Hello and welcome back to week one. We start again, resetting. Today's a time for recovery. Don't worry, we're still going to get a good workout. For those of you who are joining the very first time, and I know it's very common to cycle to learn about this program and wait until a week one to come back. So, hey, I'm AJ, just in case this is our first time together. And hello to everyone in the Zoom room. Thank you for joining early in the morning. For anyone who doesn't know what the Zoom room is, there is a link on HYPOXiX.studio underneath every single live class. You can click on it on a second device or on the same device if you have two windows open so that I can see you working out, and I save all of these workouts when you come into the Zoom room, and I will give you feedback on your performance. So please come on into the Zoom room. Woohoo! Week one. What's up with week one? We're at level 3, so we're still at an advanced workout, but we're bringing the breathography back to no breath retentions, focusing on our engaged exhale, and even introducing some new concepts. So let's begin with our eyes closed, back against the wall, driving the elbows back against the wall as we breathe. Let's start with our zip-up activation. 8-second engaged exhale, and I want you to focus on your ribs pressing back into the wall as hard as you can. If you have an ab ribbon, please wear the ab ribbon because I'm going to be cueing that throughout the workout. Eventually, everyone will have ab ribbons. If you don't have one today, just tie something around your waist so you can have that feedback as to where you are in the breath cycle. You know, if you were to make letter C's with your hands, in fact, why don't you begin by making the letter C's with your hands? And that's really where the ab ribbon should be as well, like at the bottom of the ribs. You can feel the ribs expand laterally into the ribbon when you take an inhale, and then the ribbon should loosen upon exhalation, especially on the soft shish and the loud shish. So close your eyes, press your shoulders back, your ribs back against the wall. Don't flatten your low back. In fact, allow yourself to be in a neutral spine so those deep core muscles can work at a place of mechanical advantage. So make those letter C's right on top of that ab ribbon or your imaginary ab ribbon, and let's go with our zip-up activation. If you are new, make sure that you watch your breathography fundamentals either on YouTube or the breathography pillars course or one of those true beginner course classes, because this is a level 3 class, and even though it's a week one, we are going to get right into the workout because there are many hypoxonauts who've been studying for over a year now, and so we got to get right into the workout. Zip-up activation, inhale. Hiss, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 1. Inhale 2, and blow. Ribbon should be a little bit tight on the hiss. Now we're loosening it. Soft shish, blow all the air out on the loud shish. Double engaged inhale. Keep those muscles engaged. 1 and 2, and blow. Loosen the ribbon. Now rotate the head all the way to the right. Right ear pressed against the wall. Double inhale. 1 and 2. Hold that rotation. Blow. On the double engaged inhale, rotate to the other direction. 2. Left ear presses against the wall. Blow. So important to maintain that mobility. Hiss. Softly shishing, loudly shishing. Loosen that ribbon around the waist. Pelvic floor is engaged the whole time. Now, we're going to repeat that breath pattern. Let's get the body warmed up. I want you to imagine that you're standing on a hexagon. Here's the narrow, here's the wide, here's the narrow. I actually have clear tape on the floor that represents my hexagon. If you don't have one, the reason we do this is because we use this to really get our range of motion with our body in these exercises. So for the first mobility exercise, keep those letter C's on your ribs. You're taking a step front to that front point on the narrow hexagon. We're taking a wide step. We're coming up to a balance with the knee coming up, and then we're going to an inner thigh stretch, and every other row is horizontal. Let's go right into it. Inhale. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1. Horizontal first. Blow. Horizontal front to back. Hiss. Lateral side to side. Soft shish. Horizontal front to back. Loud shish. Inhale. Just transition. Repeat. Horizontal blow. Horizontal. Hiss. Side to side. Soft shish. Loud shish. Inhale. Lead with the other foot. Blow. Hiss. Lateral. Soft shish. Loud shish. Inhale. 1, 2. Blow. Front to back. Hiss. Soft shish. Loud shish. And take it back. Now, let's grab a band for the lat pull downs. I'm going to go a little bit lighter than that blue booty band. Again, we're all going to have the same band soon, which is going to be great. But for now, I have like a medium resistance rubber band. I'm going to pull it apart like this. for my lats, but also have your fives because we're going to do another set of wall shoulder endurance. I want to get that shoulder endurance, that shoulder stamina very solid as we head into our other exercises for the 8-week cycle. So here, I want you to anchor your left forearm on the wall. You're performing calf raises as you pull the band apart, but this is super slow motion. So you can even slightly pull the left arm down the wall to anchor that lat on that side. Normal breath, activation, inhale. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 1. The palms face one another here, blow. Hiss, half time. Soft shish to really get that balance, loud shish. Inhale, 1, 2, blow. Hiss, soft shish, loud shish. Inhale, 1, 2, blow. Hiss, soft shish. Now stay in the balance, loud shish, double time with the arm, blow. Last set here, hiss, getting those calves, soft shish, loud shish. Whew. Let's go right to the other side, start half time. Last set is double time. Inhale, hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 1. Inhale, 2, 2 beats up, squeeze that supporting glute, hiss, because it's also a form of hip mobility, soft shish, loud shish, double, inhale, 1, 2, blow. Hiss, feeling that near oblique helping to stabilize, soft shish, loud shish, double, inhale, 1, 2, blow. Stay up on the loud shish, double time with the arm, blow, pull out, and hiss, keep that bottom glute squeezed, soft shish, loud shish, and finish. Second set of the same shoulder exercise. So on the wall, every time you press, you're holding, and get even deeper for this last set, taking it right to the floor after this activation. Inhale, hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 1, inhale, 2, blow. My elbows are 45 degrees, hiss, pressing my rib cage back as hard as I can, loud shish, loosen the ribbon, tighten the ribbon, inhale, inhale, blow, hiss, soft shish, loud shish, double inhale, 1, 2, blow. This one's for the endurance. Inhale, inhale, little pulses down, blow. Keep those shoulders driving back against the wall. Soft shish, loud shish, and loosen the ribbon. Whew. Take it to the floor. Now we're gonna go to a single leg bridge where we keep that mini ball in between our knees. And I'm slicing my medium band, so for me that's actually a red tube across the body to emphasize that shoulder rotator cuff again with this one. So here, I'm driving my right elbow into the ground. And when I bring my left foot up, my pelvis is level. If it's not, then you want to keep that left ball of foot down in like a kickstand position. Okay, so the only moving part is that left arm. Activation, inhale, hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 1, inhale, 2, blow, and bend. You can keep that elbow driving down into the ground, and soft shish, loud shish, inhale, 1, 2, 2 more sets, blow. Inhale, 1, 2, blow. Such a great way to get that posterior deltoid and the rotator cuff just one more time. Might as well get your corrective exercises in to your high intensity workout to prevent injury. Activation, inhale, hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 1, inhale, 2, blow. Inhale, 1, 2. Dropping those shoulders back into the ground, loud shish. Dropping the ribs back, inhale. Focus on your left rib cage, pressing down into the ground if you're balancing on your left foot. Soft shish. Loosen the ribbon on the loud shish. Now keep that ball in between the knees. Here, the test, if you are ready for this, is can you get the ribbon loose on the soft shish and loud shish? And these here, again, getting the triceps. Little straighten of the legs. You can even extend them all the way if you can get the ribbon loose on the soft shish and loud shish. That's the rule. and activation. Inhale, hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1. Squeeze that ball as hard as you can. Connect that inner thigh to your pelvic floor and your low abs. Soft shish. Loosen the ribbon, loud shish. Tighten the ribbon, but stay engaged. Inhale, inhale, blow. Hiss. If you can keep the ribbon loose, bring your head off the floor. Soft shish, loud shish. Double engaged. Inhale, 1. Last set here. Blow. Head up. Soft shish, loud shish. 20 belly pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10. Wow. You guys, time for nasal breathing. Let's bring it down for just a moment. What an amazing early morning workout. Today, let's go to a normal pigeon. Let's use our squishy ball to extend in the arm and get that lat, right? Because we did a lot of lat work today. And I want you to only nasal breathe. And when you exhale, there could be a feather under your nose and the feather doesn't move. There's a flame under your nose. The flame doesn't flicker. To really keep that exhale controlled, it's a different kind of work than when you do the engaged exhale. The engaged exhale, you are blowing out as hard as you can to get that resisted abdominal engaged. This one, we're doing slow diaphragmatic strengthening and really tapping into that stimulating the vagus nerve, which is very important at the end of a high intensity workout because we want to recover as quickly as possible. And research is now showing that slow breathing immediately after a workout can help with recovery, increasing that rate of recovery, which is so important for preventing injury and just feeling good with your workout. So inhale 4, exhale 8. Inhale 1, 2, rotate the head all the way. Exhale 8, 2, 3, and a 4. Squeeze your back glute to get the front of that hip open. 7 and 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale 8, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's go right away to the other side. I strongly encourage head rotation, full head rotation as much as you can get it, because many of us get arthritis in our necks because we're just not moving them and we're like rotating from our low back instead. So make sure to get your neck mobility to keep that mobility nice and high throughout your entire life. Inhale 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale softly 8, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Softly exhale. Control that diaphragm rising up. 3, in direct contrast to that engaged exhale. 6, 7, and 8. And you're finished.